we had a question from a wife who said that she would love to have more affirmation from her husband. Maybe just acknowledgement for the dinner she cooked or other achievements around the house. And that's a fair expectation. She doesn't want to shame him or annoy him. She wants a natural way to do this. And when we think of star charts and how effective they are, they're not very natural, right? It's a little chart up on the fridge, and it's basically saying, how am I doing at, cleaning my room, doing my homework, going to bed without fussing. Now, apart from the star chart model, we can find something more natural, and that is a conversation about once a week where we start an appreciative inquiry. Now, appreciative inquiry is a fancy word in the coaching environment, but it really is a beautiful process. What it is a question like, what do you feel was the best thing you achieved this week? And you give your husband an opportunity to say, well, my greatest success probably was, finally getting that car fixed. That was just a mystery. And then you ask another question along the same line, and then you give him the opportunity to do the same with you. You say, okay, you go ahead and ask me a few questions. And after a while, this becomes the communication style in your home, one where we ask the other person, what are you proud of? What hindrance have you overcome? What part of your spiritual life that you wanted to grow in have you felt encouraged in, and have you seen growth in? Because ultimately in marriage, encouraging each other in areas of growth is a very important part of really being soulmates. So it's always a matter of us changing ourselves before we can change our husbands, which of course nobody's really allowed to do. But we get a different response when we initiate something new. So here are a few more questions that you can get in the habit of asking your husband, and the echo that will come back will be him also adopting a more appreciative style around the house. Ask, which one of your characteristics are you proudest of? What good feedback did you get from a client this week? What thought makes you proud when you drive back from home? What gives you the greatest joy when you come into the house after a hard day? Because right there is a question that's also going to tell you whether you are doing what truly blesses him. That last question about what makes him happiest when he comes through the door will also give you clues as to what really matters to him. Because naturally we do appreciate and thank people for the things that really hit home. Say for example, somebody making coffee for me is like 20 points in my world. Then I make them coffee and I expect that to really, really bless them. But maybe for them it's like 2 points. So sometimes we need to sit down and say, how do I really bless you? And then hear what the answer is. Needs are so diverse that we can't assume we know what they are. I remember a day when I was completely shocked to hear that cleaning the house blesses only me. Nobody else in this house cares. In fact, it makes them nervous when I clean the house. So instead of them acknowledging the fact that I clean the house, they come into the house and they go, oh, now we can't move. Now we can't eat, now we can't make food, now we can't sit on the couch because everything's so tidy. So what I thought was a blessing to my family really was not. So clarify by having these appreciative inquiries, these little interviews where we get to hear what really makes our spouse tick.